The inscription of Deepavali at the historic Red Fort has been iconic, for it is here that India's 1857 War of Independence was fought. It signifies the return of Lord Ram to Ayodhya and the establishment of Ram Rajya. Ladies and gentlemen, Namaste. As we draw curtains on the 20th session of the Intergovernmental Committee for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity, I do so with a deep sense of gratitude, humility, and collective achievements. This session stands as a landmark in our shared journey with the inscription of 67 elements on the representative list. We have reaffirmed the extraordinary diversity, creativity, and living wisdom of communities across the world. Each inscription is not merely an addition to a list, but a renewed commitment to safeguarding practices that give meaning, identity, and continuity to human societies. India is deeply honored by the inscription of Deepavali during this session. Deepavali is far more than a festival of lights. It signifies the return of Lord Ram to Ayodhya and the establishment of Ram Rajya, an enduring civilizational ideal synonymous with justice, ethical leadership, and good governance. In this sense, Deepavali embodies the timeless aspiration of humanity for governance that is compassionate, inclusive, and anchored in moral responsibility. Rooted in the ancient wisdom mentioned in the Sanskrit verse, Tamoso ma jyotir gamaya, the movement from darkness to light, Deepavali symbolizes the triumph of knowledge over ignorance, hope over despair, integrity over injustice. It is the light of good governance, illuminating pathways for the collective well-being of human society. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to all committee members, to the Director General of UNESCO, ADG Culture, the legal advisor, Ms. Fumiko, the Secretariat, the evaluation body, the translators, the representatives of communities whose voices guide our work. I wish to especially thank Honorable Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi ji, Minister of Culture, Shri Gajendra Singh Shekhawat ji, Secretary of Culture, Shri Vivek Agarwal ji, my dedicated team members at the Permanent Delegation of India to UNESCO, the Ministry of Culture, the Ministry of Education, and the Ministry of External Affairs, whose professionalism, commitment, and tireless efforts have made this session both productive and meaningful. Lastly, the inscription of Deepavali at the historic Red Fort has been iconic, for it is here that India's 1857 War of Independence was fought. For it is here that the trial of the officers of the Indian National Army of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose took place. For it is from here that the Prime Minister of India addresses the nation every Independence Day on 15th August. And it is here that on the inspiration of Deepavali, the chants of Vande Mataram, the sounds of drums and dhools and nagadas were played. That is the sound of Abhinav Bharat, or a new India. May the spirit of cooperation that marked this session continue to guide our shared mission of safeguarding humanity's living heritage. I thank you, and Vande Mataram.